really, really want? Justice! Tell me what you need, what you really
Hundreds gathered at Boston City Hall in support of state legislation against wage theft.
Now, wage theft can take many different forms. The most common is misclassification of workers, whether they're supposed to be an employee, but they're paid with a 1099. So that circumvents payroll taxes and unemployment insurance. Another way is not paying overtime. They work past 40 hours and they don't get the mandated time and a half after 40. And the most egregious way is taking advantage of workers by not even paying them at all. Paying them in cash, promising them a salary, going weeks or months on end without getting a paycheck, and the employer, the unscrupulous employer, pockets that money. It happens in the construction industry, happens in the restaurant industry, happens in every industry across Massachusetts.
Middleborough resident Roger Brunel says wage theft comes at a high price.
$700 million every year is stolen from workers in the Commonwealth. That's $1.5 million a day. And it affects 350,000 workers. Now, if you want to translate that into real numbers, if the Brinks job, the famous Brinks job, bank robbery was $500,000. So you're looking at a Brinks job every day here in Massachusetts from being stolen from workers.
Organizers say the bill, an act to prevent wage theft and promote employer accountability, would be a huge step towards combating wage theft.
Well, we're out here today to encourage the legislature to get serious about crime, and that crime is wage theft. There's approximately $700 million a year stolen every year from workers' wages before they even get them. We want to put a stop to that, put some real teeth in the law so the Attorney General can enforce it adequately. Because it can often take 2, 3, sometimes even 5 years for a worker to get their wages back that they've been cheated out of, if they get them back at all.
A march then began, which included South Shore residents.
Well, I just wanted to support my union brothers and sisters in solidarity with them. I'm a public school teacher, MTA and EDU, and I don't have wage theft myself, but I just want to make sure that people who are experiencing this get support.
The marchers first stopped in front of the UMass Club to protest the school's treatment of workers.
UMass Club, we can see your pretty side.
They then arrived at the State House for a rally, which included workers,
our wages were deducted illegally.
Political figures,
We believe that if you put in a hard day's work, then you must be paid your earned wages. That's basic. Workers who are putting in a hard day's work, day in and day out, should not have to go without food, clothing, or housing because of wage theft. That's why we've been working hard with CLUE, responsible employers, and legislative leaders to pass a strong wage theft bill.
and union
Brothers
leaders.
and sisters, we're demonstrating today to these legislators to stand up against injustice. What do you say? What do you say to the hard-working moms and dads that go to work and then they can't buy diapers? What do you say? Do nothing? It's time for a bill with accountability.
While today's rally was focused on members of the Senate, organizers say they plan to continue their efforts next week, focusing on leaders of the House of Representatives. Reporting from the State House, Dan McCready, WATD News.